Hello and welcome to a new video series we call A Walk in My District. My name is Damien Graham, and today we have with us Council Member Corey Branch.
Hey, how you doing?
Great to see you.
You as well.
One of the great things about this new series we're doing is that we ask every council member to pick a place, a location that they would like to highlight within their own district or within the city. And today you chose
John Chavis Memorial Park.
Great choice. If anybody's been here, they'll know why you chose it, but tell us why you chose.
The history behind Chavis Park, as we call it, it goes back many years, being the only park for African Americans along the East Coast, doing segregation. Now we're at a point where it's a park for everyone, but yet the people who grew up here still feel connected, still enjoy it, and were part of the process in the renovation of this park.
I'm glad you mentioned the renovation. We just cut the ribbon a couple weeks ago, maybe just 1 week ago. You were part of that ceremony. And it really is just spectacular. It's sort of the representative of what's the best of the best for the City of Raleigh.
Definitely. I mean, it's our largest community center in the system. We now have a water feature. Kids are out here playing. A new playground. We have a new court, but we also have an indoor track. So when the weather's bad, people can come inside and walk around and still work out.
It's just amazing. If you haven't come, please come down and check it out. So, I like to talk about the past year because it was so extraordinary. As a council member, during COVID, what was that like for you? And so what were some of the challenges of the past year? And then what are you most proud of coming out of COVID?
So the biggest challenge for me was how do we go into COVID? Originally I think everyone thought that COVID was only going to last a month, 2 months, and we could move on from there. But what has transpired and what we see overall is that that's not what happened. COVID also was a time where everyone stood still and we saw the social injustices that have occurred in this country for many years come out and come to play. So it had a chance to open people's eyes. So my goal and my dream and hope coming out of COVID is that now people have a chance to look at where we have our differences, but where we can come together and work, but also where we've done wrong to so many people for the years and bring them together. And parks are a great way to bring people together. Absolutely.
It's one of the places where, in a sense, it's not always true, but there's an equality here. It's open to everybody, and so there's a hope there. So I know, just because I've known you for a long time, that transit is very near and dear to your heart. And our city is making a lot of investment in transit. Share with us just some of the investments that are coming to fruition. What are some of the bigger projects that we can look forward to?
So we've increased the number of routes over the last couple of years within the City of Raleigh. We've also been partnering with the county and Go Triangle, and we will be implementing the BRT, Bus Rapid Transit, here in this city. There's 4 corridors on target, but the first one's in District C. Going down New Bern Avenue out to Wake Med and back. But the bus won't just stop at Wake Med. It'll continue going out to a new share ride facility that they're looking to build in East Raleigh. So people can park and some of our other buses can go cross town. So those infrastructures, those needs, getting people to jobs so that they can have better quality of life.
And let me press you on this just because some folks just may not know. When we talk about bus rapid transit, how is that different from a regular bus? What does that mean?
So you have dedicated bus lines, bus lanes. So you have a bus, it can come to an intersection, it will be given priority at that intersection to keep the bus on time. Every 15 minutes is the goal. So giving that bus that priority, giving its own dedicated lane so that you have some sense of, you don't have to wait, oh man, I missed the bus, I gotta wait an hour. No, you can just walk outside and you should have a bus coming in 15 minutes or less.
So that frequency and that express nature, so not too many stops in between, but just...
Definitely. The stops will be a little more spaced out with Bus Rapid Transit, but that's designed that way to keep the buses going and keep things on time.
What are some other things that challenges, opportunities you see for your district in the city?
Well, I think the challenges and opportunities are around housing and transportation. We have to do a better job of making sure we have the infrastructure so people have a place to live of all incomes, but especially our most vulnerable, our low-income residents. And doing that, we need more landlords throughout the city because a lot of projects the city have, they're 2-3 years out, but we have an immediate need. So that's what I see the most immediate challenge, but economic development for all residents so that those who are low income have a chance to have opportunities to receive income and investment and grow. Those are the things that I really see and want to continue to push forward.
That's great. Well, thank you, Councilmember Branch. We so appreciate you taking time to be with us today, and we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.